Oh, hello. How are you guys today? I am talking today about description. What, you know how when you, sometimes you are signing or filling out an application for a job and they ask you, or maybe you're in an interview and they ask you, what three words best describe you? Do you immediately know what those three words are? I do. I always, say something like, oh, outgoing, hardworking, and detail oriented. And not that those things are bad, but do you pick those three words because you know that's what other people say about you, or that those are, the three things that maybe you want to hear, or do you truly, truly believe those three words? Do ya? Do ya? So down below in the comments, I want you to write down the three words that best describe you. But I want you to write down what you really, really think. So if I were to take three things that best describe me, I would probably say something along the lines of outgoing, which is true. And I would probably say something about OCD, and maybe what's the right word I'm looking for? Underconfident, if that makes sense. I lack self-confidence. So today, because I wanted to talk about this, and there was a lot I wanted to talk about, I actually wrote some notes. So if you see me kind of looking off in La La Land, it's because I'm trying to read my chicken scratch of notes. But do you ever wonder why we always look at ourselves so critically? I am like the queen of criticizing myself. I'm so hard on myself. Are you hard on yourself? Yeah, I am. So if you ever wondered, why are you so hard on yourself? It's usually because of rejection. And I know you're probably thinking, how is that, relating to being critical or judgmental against yourself? Well, it's because whether you've been rejected 10 years ago or 10 minutes ago, rejection, what it does is it plants a little place in our head, and it's like a little seed. And if we don't know what to do with rejection, it will keep surfacing and wrapping itself up like a ball of yarn, just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it will show its ugly head whenever it can. So that is why we are so critical about ourselves. And if we don't control our thoughts, then it's going to lead us down a path of like irrational thoughts, and they're just all going to be filled with fear, whether it's fear of more rejection or fear of failure or whatever. It's fear. And so why is that so bad? Well, because fear, if you don't know, fear actually takes what we absolutely positively know is a truth, and it changes it to a hopeless lie. Yeah, think about that. And if we allow our thoughts to be consumed, then we will ultimately, it will control us. So you don't want that thought to consume you, right? So how do you stop being so critical about yourself? Well, there's three things you can do. You can learn from your failures. So when you are rejected or you fail, learn from them and then move on. Try not to repeat them, and don't let them affect your future, okay? And if it does, then learn from that and move on and let it be done, okay? Number two, you want to look at it as a way of protection instead of failure, or of timing. Maybe the timing was off. Maybe you didn't get that job because that company, 2 years down the road was going to go under. Or maybe because that job position was going to be, mega stressful and you don't need more stress in your life. Or, it's just think of it like that the timing wasn't right for you, or that something better was out there for you and you just haven't found it yet, right? So don't let it consume your thoughts. And so the third thing is allow yourself to feel and give yourself that time to feel and to heal, but don't allow it to consume you. Okay? You're allowed to feel. That is human. Feel, please, feel. But do not allow those feelings to consume you. Does that make sense? All right. Well, I hope this was helpful for you today. Sorry I went a little over on time, but I thought it was mega important to talk about this. I think, especially us as women, we are super, super critical of ourselves. So we're going to stop that, and we're going to learn, and we're going to move on, and we're going to become strong. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.